Welcome to your live watch along of Chelsea versus FC Porto in the UEFA Champions League quarterfinal tie second leg. Let's go. Let's get the the win and get to our first Champions League semi-final since 2013. So fingers crossed we can get the win today. So guys, put your predictions in the chat. We've also got other results on here, which are Sheffield Wednesday versus Swansea, who's playing at the moment, Chesterfield versus Boreham Wood, Crewe versus Pornby, that's playing at the moment, and PSG versus Bayern Munich. So whatever those results are at the moment, I will change them. If any of them have changed, I will be changing them. But, hello everyone. So, right, so how is everyone? Everyone doing well on this fine Tuesday evening? Fingers crossed, 3 points come back. The win comes back with us, and we go to the next round of the Champions League. So, I hope your day was excellent and wasn't too fried scrambled up. Wow, hi, you do puns all the time, puns. It's like it wants to be punned. Yeah. We gotta try the best we can, try and get a good result. Try the best we can. But fingers crossed, folks. So, everyone excited? Here we go. We are 90 minutes away from a Champions League semi-final for the first time since 2000 and since 2013. So it's going to be a big ass game for us. We got to keep going. We're going to push the boat a little bit, give it our best shot, give it the best we can. Try the best we can, try and get a good result, try and do as much as possible within ourselves. And think to ourselves, it's not going to be easy to get a result, but we'll try the best we can. But like I say, guys, we'll try and get a good result today if we can muster out a result. If we will get a result, just one goal, and we are through. Because it means that the game for Porto is basically dead, buried, done, without a absolute prayer. So, if we play the way we are and we do what we can do, I think we can get a good result today. It's just how and when we get the result. Sorry if I'm a bit small, it's just to the fact.
League semi-final this evening. Chelsea hope, perhaps even expect to be one of those two.
Come on, boys! Come on, Chelsea!
Against Porto 6 days ago, but they need to finish the job tonight, and you can see if they do here on BT Sport 2.
Come on, Chelsea!
BT Sport 3, the tie is precariously balanced between PSG and Bayern Munich, with the Parisians taking a 3-2 lead back to the French capital. With the BT Sport app, you can easily jump between both matches tonight, plus goal alerts mean you can catch all the drama as it unfolds on nights like these. For this and so much more, download the app to your mobile or tablet. Shouldn't have too many problems tonight, should they, Rio?
Come on, Chelsea!
If they're focused, the concentration is spot on. With an experienced side like this, I don't see that being a problem at all. I think they'll, like the guys, I think they'll cruise through this. And they'll be ready for the semi-finals, waiting for someone there.
The only danger is Porto get the
Do you accept that that's still an area you need to work particularly hard on?
100%. I'm turning 20 like next month, so.
Got Chelsea after that terrible West
Wow.
Ham result. When they was a bit wounded, they needed to really.
Wow, that's not like BT Sport. BT Sport, did you change it to a different sport for a second there?
Chelsea will cruise through. I think you'll find Chelsea switching it from side to side, Glenn, and I think it'll be nice and comfortable.
Yeah, I think I can only see a Chelsea win. I think the fact that the balance of the team with Kante going in the centre of midfield, 2 wing backs, we've got defensive heads on them as well. You know, and he'll say to the front,
come on, Chelsea!
You do the business for us. It's Porto that have got it all to do.
Thank you very much for the thumbs up. I really appreciate it, folks.
You know, it suited them. They got through by hook or by crook by defending. This is different. At some stage, they've got to go against what they normally do and go for it. And I think it would just play into Chelsea's hands.
Okay, well, the two teams are in the tunnel. They're about to go out onto the field of play. Can Chelsea get themselves into the Champions League at the expense of Porto? Let's find out with Robbie Savage and Darren Fletcher.
Thank you, Gary. Good evening, everybody. So it's time for Chelsea to finish the job. They're back in Seville as the home team tonight with a 2-goal lead and in control of this quarter-final. The 2 goals standing as away goals after the first leg last week. But Porto are stronger tonight. They're a team full of grit and determination. We've discovered that during their journey to the quarter-finals, and they'll still believe that they can make it to the last 4. And certainly, Robbie, won't be going down without a fight. They're full of passion and desire, and it's been that kind of spirit that's got them this far.
Yeah,
come on, Chelsea!
In the previous round against Juve, great spirit, great togetherness, you know, all the way through the team. So
the teams are now coming out.
The guys in this year, I think it's going to be Chelsea's night once again.
Well, it's a perfect night for football in Seville. And as the teams walk out, you can't help but wonder just how important Ben Chilwell's late goal in the first leg will turn out to be. 1-0 would have been nice, but 2-0 just gives Chelsea that little bit more breathing space heading into 90 minutes that will decide whether they go through to the last 4 of the competition or not.
Come on, Chelsea! This is it, folks. For the first time since 2013, we are on the verge of a Champions League semi-final. And our team's full of a lot of English talent, English players in that squad. When you got like Reece James, Mason Mount, Ben Chilwell, you've got players in there that played for the England national team. It's brilliant to see them now in a quarter-final, in the verge of a semi-final of the Champions League. It's brilliant. This team's going to be doing well. And the team that we got for you today, folks, is Mendy, Azpilicueta, Thiago Silva, Rudiger, Reece James, Thiago Silva. We have Jorginho, Kante, Chilwell, Mount, Havertz, Pulisic on the bench, Caballero, Kepa, Christensen, Zuma, Alonso, Emerson, Hudson-Odoi, Ziyech, Abraham, Giroud, Werner. That's your lineup for Chelsea today.
The referee tonight is from France, Clement Turpin.
Full time in the game between Sheffield Wednesday and Swansea. It is Swansea 2, Sheffield Wednesday 0.
So Porto get the 19 goals and the energy and presence.
Here we go. This is going to be hard, but we're going to hopefully go for it. Folks, we're going to go for it tonight.
5 goals in this competition emphasises his importance to the team. But Mehdi Taremi, who was also suspended last week, is only on the bench. He scored 16 times this season. Oliveira for Luis Diaz is the only change from the first leg. Well, Chelsea are the home team tonight, despite the game being played in the same stadium as last week. The 2 goals they scored count double if it goes that far. It's another little quirk in a quirky season in the Champions League. It also means that this is Chelsea's 3rd game on this pitch this season, and so far they've scored 6 times and are yet to concede a goal.
Come on, boys.
I think the big question pre-kick-off, Robbie, is how much does the return of Sergio Oliveira change what we're going to see from Porto? Because they missed his energy, they missed his drive, and they certainly missed his goals in the first leg.
Yeah, we've seen the clips before the game how important he is to this Porto side. You know, the free kick he scored.
Here we go. Chelsea gets underway in our quarter-final second leg. Chelsea 2-0 up on the first leg. Come on, you Blues.
That's the home team and the all-white script for Porto. Both teams won in the league at the weekend. Porto rested players and only used Oliveira towards the end of the game. Rested and refreshed he is, and eager to make amends, of course, now for missing the first leg.
Come on, Chelsea.
That's the first involvement tonight for Marega.
Come on, Chelsea.
Now Corona. Here's Oliveira. There we go, Kante, who's back in there for Chelsea, tidying things up in the box.
Well done, Kante.
We said to Des Kelly before the match, Robbie, that ideally he might have liked an opportunity not to start with Kante tonight, so he's not that convinced he can get through 90 minutes. You could tell by the answer he gave to Des.
Yes, but he's such an important player for Chelsea, Darren, isn't he?
Can we hang on? Can we go for it? I think we can, but we just got to see how it goes. But come on, Chelsea.
Tie against Juve. It was a quick start, wasn't it, Darren? Both halves. Positive start from this opening minute on the front foot.
Oh, Kante. Well done, Kante.
Breaking things up and winning the ball back for Chelsea.
Chelsea are getting the ball at the moment. We're doing all right. We're passing the ball around. About a minute and a half played.
Was the switch of play, wing backs getting high up. We've seen the goal. You've mentioned Chilwell late on, but Reece James and Chilwell were very high up, and the diagonal pass was always on.
So Mason Mount, who scored the first goal last week.
Go on, Reece.
The ball that Robbie was talking about.
Oh, unlucky Reece.
The reward for Chelsea, should they get through, would be a first Champions League semi-final for 7 years. History's with them tonight as well. They've never lost a 2-leg tie in Europe after winning the first leg away from home. Another one there by the Chelsea captain, Aspilicueta.
Come on.
Good strong play down that side by Marega.
Well done, boys. Put your questions in the chat. I'll answer as many questions as I can. Chelsea 0, Porto 0. Nearly 3 minutes played, folks.
Not just is about goals, but he's box to box and a real presence in the centre of the Porto team.
How is that not a free kick?
By Pepe, but not a foul. A painful one all the same for Chelsea's German international.
How is that not a foul? Oh!
Both players' eyes on the ball. Pepe was leading with his arm. I don't think it's an elbow. I disagree with Thomas Tuchel.
Thomas Tuchel's a legend.
Certainly not an elbow. He's gone up with his arm, hasn't he, Darren? But he's not thrown the elbow.
Certainly would have felt it. Sergio Conceição has won 149 games as the Porto head coach. If his 150th gets them through tonight, he's going to be an extremely happy man.
Come on, Chelsea.
Defending done there for Porto by Mbemba. Formed such a strong partnership alongside Pepe. Mentioned that Chelsea have never lost a two-leg tie in Europe after winning the first leg away from home. The flip side of that is that Porto have never overturned a two-goal first leg deficit in any of the European competitions, so they've got to do something tonight that they haven't managed to do before.
Come on.
There's a bit of space now for Uribe. Marega.
Well done, Rudiger. Get it out.
Corona
Out.
with the cross. There's plenty of time for Reece James to head it
If you
away.
guys want to put any questions in the chat, I'll answer as many questions as I can. Don't foul.
Smart turn by Corona. Good defending by Jorginho. And then away by Rudiger. It's been a positive start though from Porto, Robbie.
Yeah, they look sharp, you know, trying to win the ball high up the park, and Chelsea's final third.
Oh man, guys, I'm nervous.
Good start from the away side.
Chelsea 0, Porto 0. We're 2-0 up on aggregate. So if we can get just one goal in this game, that is it. It's done.
Porto certainly won't lack for spirit tonight. There's enough quality of Chelsea allow a route back in. They did score twice in Turin in the second leg against Juventus. It's a night where Chelsea have to maintain their concentration and their high standards.
Come on, boys.
Probably say it's essential.
So how
that
is
Porto
everyone?
keep a clean
Everyone had a
sheet
good
as well,
day?
something they managed to do 5 times in the 6 group matches. They're going to lean on the likes of Pepe and Mbemba at the back, and of course the goalkeeper Marchesi.
Come on, Chelsea have just piling on are basically under pressure at the moment, but we're trying at the moment to not be under pressure. But Porto are coming at us.
Manafa.
Ball thrust in. Don't let him shoot.
Tavio was trying to
And it's
get
gone
Corona
out
in
for a
from
goal
that
kick to
side.
Chelsea.
Looking
Come
bright,
on.
looking sharp, asking 1 or 2 questions early on here of Chelsea.
Yeah, getting some good positions of Tavio and Corona, just getting in between the lines. You can see now they're going to press Chelsea high. Will Chelsea be brave and play out? Or will Mendy just get the players up the park and kick it?
We need to
They're gonna
start
play short. You'll
doing
see
something.
Porto in the first game against Juve got a goal earlier on, Darren, didn't they, from pressing Juve high?
Go on. One
See
plus
it for
6.
Christian Pulisic, now
One
Mason
mount.
Came
Oh!
off Mbemba.
Oh,
He was
nearly a
looking
goal
to
for
block his
Chelsea.
feet into the Chelsea corner.
Mason
It's the first
Mount
time
had a
we've
shot.
seen Mason Mount involved in that kind of
Deflected
position.
and
Yeah,
just
good
wide.
position, wasn't it?
Unlucky. Unlucky Mount.
Good block, wasn't it? Keeper Marchesi watching it.
Oh!
Good counter attack though from Chelsea.
Go on.
Okay,
Go on,
they're
let's take it
doing the
quickly.
organising. Chelsea
Reece
go forward.
James.
Reece James
Oh.
with the cross and a confident punch away by Augustine Marchesi.
Oh, man. I am nervous, folks. I am nervous for this game.
Whether it counts on a neutral venue, I'm not sure. That Porto have scored 2 goals in their last 5 away games, including in the Portuguese league at the weekend. Oliveira brings 19 goals back to the team. And
So if you guys want to put your questions in the chat, I'll answer as many questions as I can.
16, so there's a lot more about this Porto side tonight. There's certainly more goals in it, so it's something that Chelsea have got to be aware of.
Yeah, I'm surprised Taremi didn't start, Darren. No,
So we just need to go for it as much as we can. Go, Reece!
Reece James over there with Sanusi.
That's the ball. Oh, lucky. Unlucky ball was crossed in by Reece James, but no one's in the box, and it was straight into the hands of the Porto keeper. Give Porto credit, they're coming at us in this second leg today. They're coming at us. But like I've said before, Porto have no choice.
Chelsea with the experience of Thiago Silva in the centre of the back three tonight with Aspilicueta.
If you guys want to know, two of those results are full time. Crew 0, Portsmouth 0, and Sheffield Wednesday 0, Swansea 2. So the other two results you might see results changing will be Chesterfield versus Bournemouth and PSG versus Bayern Munich.
You see the follow through from Reece James, unintentional. Played the ball.
It's Oliveira. Pepe.
Come on, Chelsea.
Grujic. Jorginho working hard.
Oh, that's a free kick.
Christian Pulisic, although the referee didn't see it that way.
Oh, Kante, man.
To Porto. I think Pulisic's got every right there, Robbie, to ask the question.
Yeah, almost certainly, Darren. You see Kante there, work rate, plus 3.
We're playing well. We're doing what we can. We're trying to gain something, but we just can't.
Chelsea.
Sloppy from Mendy. It was a
Mendy, man.
Vital deflection by Jorginho. What a chance that was for Porto.
Corona on the front foot. Poor from Mendy. Good job. Jorginho was alive. Tried to side foot into the empty net. Just come off his heel, Mendy. Porto and Jorginho was there.
Corner for Porto.
He's never scored in the Champions League, but that was a chance for him there. Otavio out to take the corner. And both Chancel and Bemba and Pepe, the two central defenders, have gone forward into the Chelsea box for the first time. Corona sends it forward. Reece James heads away.
Come on.
Jorginho to Kante.
Oh, unlucky Kante.
Work there by Uribe. Oliveira.
When you've listened to Thomas Tuchel in the past, talking about his side getting final third recoveries in the opposition half, Porto have done quite a few already. This opening 11 minutes, pressing Chelsea, trying to win the ball back high.
Otavio running into Rudiger. Here's Kai Havertz.
Come on, Chelsea. Go on, Mount.
Christian Pulisic is in fine form at the moment. 4 goals in 4 games for Chelsea, and USA got 2 at the weekend against Crystal Palace.
Yep. Scored against Palace at the weekend. Can't do anything wrong, can the American, at the moment for us? Ah.
Another player on that far side by Zaidu.
Come on.
Sanusi.
Come on, boys. We just need to show what we can do, but
Good
we're at,
block was it from Jorginho, Darren?
we're at the moment trying our best, but we just
Important block.
can't do anything at the moment.
Chelsea won't lack for confidence tonight with 1 defeat in 18 games in all competitions. It's a run where they've only conceded 2 goals once in a game, and that was in the shock home defeat against West Brom.
Maybe a bit lucky there, got away with the yellow card. Jorginho.
Come on, boys. Free kick to Porto. 30 minutes played, 0-0. Oh, it's coming in.
Same towards Marco Grujic.
Headed away.
Away by Rudiger.
Well done, Rudiger. Oh, referee.
On Pepper. Part of me suspects that's exactly made for. Well, there aren't many more experienced than the Porto number 3. It's his 122nd game in Europe tonight. His 104th in the Champions League. The oldest Champions League outfield player since Ryan Giggs back in 2014. He'll be
Come on,
39
Chelsea.
next birthday, but
14
plays
minutes
a
played.
vital
Chelsea at 0-0. 2-0 up in aggregate. We're trying our best to try and get a result in this game. We're trying our best. But it's just all Porto at the moment. Kante has just cleared it for Chelsea. Now Porto have got it back. Well done, Mount. That's a free kick. Well done. Foul on Pulisic. Free kick Chelsea. If you guys like the stream with the thumbs up button, get the like, subscribe with the bell notification, we'll get it post as well.
Thomas Tuchel has won all 3 knockout games in the Champions League so far with Chelsea.
Playing well, we're playing alright. It's just, can we get us to a semi-final? Go on. Then Mount for Chelsea. Now it's with Chilwell.
Ben Chilwell.
Now it's with
Jorginho.
Now it's with Kante.
N'Golo Kante.
Now it's with Mount. Jorginho. Out for a throw in to Porto.
The rate so far, Robbie, amongst the Porto players has been extremely high.
Yeah, they're not allowing Chelsea to set up. No pattern to the game, no flow for Chelsea. You know, hearing Glenn talk about the force number 9, Havertz is actually staying high up the park as a number 9, not seeing him drop to that force 9 position much. It's not allowing Mount and Pulisic running beyond him. One chance when Mount deflected shot.
Come on, boys! Let's go and do something. If you guys want to put any questions in the chat, put questions in the chat, and now we can have a conversation during the game. Oh, Havertz! Unlucky. Come on, boys! Here comes Porto. Defend! Watch out! Come on, boys, we need to play better.
Manafa. Defending for Chelsea.
Well done, Thiago!
Silva.
It's been a positive, aggressive start from Porto, but you know, that one mistake from Mendy was led to an opportunity. Other than that, haven't threatened the Chelsea goal really.
Come on, boys!
Shaping up here for the long throw from Corona. For Chelsea by Chilwell.
Come on!
Marega.
Another corner to Porto!
They are looking for Grujic quite a lot there, aren't they?
This looks like it's going to be a tense afternoon. Or a tense evening.
Height to try and win headers and win second balls.
Corner to Porto.
The Brazilian Otavio's come out to take the corner.
Corner's about to be taken. Header.
It's glanced on by Grujic.
And now can Chelsea break?
For Chelsea, and now the counter-attack being led
Can
here
Chelsea
by
counter?
N'Golo Kante.
Go on, Kante! Chase! Kante! Kante! Pulisic! Reece James! Oh! Oh!
That's where Chelsea though can really capitalise in situations like that.
Unlucky!
Kante. Brilliant on the counter attack. Reece James coming
Oh,
in.
unlucky!
Drive it into that far corner. But it was Chilwell, Darren, as you correctly said, on that back post.
So, how is everyone?
For jumping with Havertz.
Go on, Havertz. Well done, Havertz!
Pulisic quickly closed down there by Sergio.
Throw into Chelsea. Well done, Pulisic. Come on.
There's Otavia. Couldn't get the better of Jorginho. Gets it back again from Rudiger, who then throws into the ground.
So far, we're trying our best, but we're just.
Defenders of Chelsea got an early night last night because Musa Marega is going to work them to death.
Yeah, he started well. Marega, 20 minutes in. Run the channels, hold the ball up, trying to bring his teammates into play.
He's been struggling for goals recently, the big number 11. The only one he scored in the last 14 games was in the first leg of the last 16 match against Juventus, but
It's great watching along with you.
never seems to stop working through the middle for Porto.
Hi, Alex. If you enjoy watching this, sub to the channel, and you can be here for every watch along.
By Grujic. Oliveira.
Because here comes Porto on the break. The ball's crossed in, blocked. Porto is still on the ball. If you like this stream, hit the thumbs up button. More likes on here, the more it makes me happy to do more of these in the future. Get up! Get up! Get up! He was entitled to stand his ground. Get up, you cheat. Go on, Pulisic. Pulisic on the ball for Chelsea, and now he's giving it back to Porto. And the player has stayed down because he's a cheat. He is a cheat. He had the right to stand his ground. That's what he was doing.
Corona, after he ran into Jorginho.
Do we have any mods in the chat? Put in the chat if there's a mod in the chat. Put in the chat for me, please. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe in the chat, please.
Just to the right of the picture, at the outset, Conceição had to step back. I think he was tempted to make the tackle there, Robbie. Porto coach, he was right there, wasn't he? Edge of the technical area, wants to be involved.
So it's 22 minutes played. Chelsea 0, Porto 0. We're 2-0 up in aggregate. So as long as we stays at 0-0, we can get to half time 0-0. I think we can sort something out. Second half. But Porto are on the ball at the moment. And that's going straight back through to Edouard Mendy.
Blakely leading out front, 1.8
What?
seconds gap.
Don't forget to join us tomorrow night. Anfield, the
BT Sports, you are whack with what your with your coverage today. We're having like. Sorry if you guys just did a little bit of like Formula 1 type sport. BT Sport have just had a bit of a. They've had 2 issues today. Before the game kicked off, they put a bit of something to do with tennis on, and then they put some Formula 1 on instead. I don't know what they're doing. But come on, Chelsea!
We haven't seen Chelsea players have that much time on the ball like we did in the first leg there, have we? You know, time on the ball, runners in behind, especially the wing backs. They've been closed down much quicker tonight, more aggressive Porto.
Chelsea will win today. Yeah, maybe. We just have to wait and see, Alex.
Sanusi on the run down that side. Reece James with the speed to get back for Chelsea. Kante's ball asking too much over there with Christian Pulisic. Plenty of time for Pepe.
You know,
So far,
you wouldn't think that Chelsea
keep going.
have nearly 60% possession.
We have a race on our hands, Nick. We don't know who's going to take this. I guess it's all in players' hands to see if he...
No attempts on...
You guys are gonna just quickly go out for 5 minutes. Hello everyone. I'm here. Folks, if I got a what is it? A mod in the chat, put it in the chat. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button and everything else, so we can encourage the hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you are a mod, can you put in the chat, please? Free kick to Chelsea, foul on Jorginho.
You've got to say from Porto's viewpoint, haven't threatened at all.
Come on, Chelsea.
Mendy's goal, only that one opportunity, which was an error from Mendy. Good recovery from Jorginho, but very stop-start, scrappy game.
Come on, Chelsea. Got along. We have to do something.
Substitute light tonight with the injury in training to Kovacic. Here's Grujic. Manatha, Jesus Corona.
Yep, smash the like button for way over the bar. Over the bar by Corona.
He probably had slightly more time than he realised. It's a really promising position that for Porto.
Porto have just hit a shot way over the bar by Jesus Corona.
Misjudged the flight of the ball too well. Little nudge from Corona. Good first touch. And just needs to show more control.
Half time, Chesterfield 0, Chelsea 0.
He's had the two chances so far in the first half for Porto. Two chances to score his first goal in the Champions League. Jesus Corona.
What, Chelsea? Hello, Precious. How are you? On this fine Tuesday evening.
Oliveira's ball too far in front of Marega.
Come on, Chelsea, let's get a goal before half time. Then you can kill the game stone dead. Throw into Chelsea, come on. Yep, Chesterfield a 0-0 against Bournemouth. Wood. And Chelsea 0-0 against Porto.
Sloppy pass by Oliveira. Straight to Chilwell.
Come on.
Pulisic.
On Chilwell.
Ah,
lucky. Unlucky. Well done, Kante.
Kante finds Pulisic. And then he gives away the free kick.
Goal of Kante again, though, wasn't it? Breaking up the play.
Come on, boys.
It was a foul. Pulisic overrun the ball.
Chelsea team at the moment with everything pretty much under control. Managed to preserve the 2-goal lead from the first leg so far.
That's all right, Adam.
Mendy has had pretty much nothing to do back there.
Yeah, 0-0 half time at Chesterfield now. The two games that have finished are full time are Crewe 0, Portsmouth 0, and Sheffield Wednesday 0, Swansea 2. And it's also at the moment Bayern Munich 0, PSG 0.
Does seem a little surprising, Robbie, doesn't it? 10 minutes to go, or 9 minutes thereabouts to go in the first half. They just seem to be lacking a bit in the attacking third, don't they, Porto? It does make it slightly more surprising that Taremi's only on the bench. He's gone for the extra man in midfield tonight, but
Come on, boys.
not really helping them try and find a goal, is it?
No, it's not. I'm sure that, shortly after that half-time break,
We just need to start playing and get going in this game.
Let's say both teams have been quite poor in the final third. The rotation of Chelsea's front three, not being able to hold the ball up to bring players from the midfield into play, but Jorginho and Kante protecting the back three very well. Porto looks like they'll have to go on the outside of Chelsea to get any success. That opportunity, as you said, for Corona.
It's a nice layoff by Oliveira. Shot.
Well done, Thiago.
Thiago Silva. Here's Corona. Otavia.
Come on, Chelsea, defend.
Trick his way past Jorginho. Now Manafa. Mbemba. Otavia picks out Manafa. Three waiting for a cross. The block made by Chilwell. Up goes Rudiger.
Well done, Rudiger.
This is Corona. Good defending by Chilwell.
Luca, the game between Chesterfield's next game is at 12:30 on Saturday. 12:30 Saturday. Due to the originally the game was going to be at 3 o'clock, but now it's now changed to 12:30 as a mark of respect to the death of Her Highness Prince Philip. Everything else, so there's no games at 3 o'clock on Saturday, guys.
Corona. Good work in there.
Are any of you guys all from the UK? Because at the moment this country's in a week of mourning. We have been since last weekend, where the news got broke, and now we're in a week of mourning.
Yeah, they're getting on the outside. As you say, nobody would across the near post trying to pick out a pass.
I might do, I might not. It just depends, because Saturday's going to be quite an emotional day, not just for all of us, but for the country as a whole.
See the possession stats turn around. No, Porto having more of the ball now, but as you've said, they're not threatening the goal.
If any of you guys,
no attempts on target from either side.
If I say no to something that you say, are you going to do this game on Saturday? Are you going to do this game? And you say no about, and I say no about it. Don't have a go at me, please. Don't have a go at me. Just because of Saturday, it's going to be an emotional day, not just for the royal family, but also for the UK and Great Britain as a whole, Northern Ireland, Scotland, Wales, England. It's going to be an emotional weekend. Hello. But I will say this. Right. I'm going to do this. Adam, can you explain to Luca that about Saturday, because he's not getting it. He's only bothered about his football. Football on Saturday should be not the main thing to talk about. If you want to talk about anything about Saturday, football's out of the question. Luca, are you British?
The European champions have gone ahead in Paris.
Thank you very much for letting me know, so now I can update you on the score.
3-3 on aggregate. Paris Saint-Germain with the away goal still in control of the tie for now. They weren't going to go down quietly, were they, Bayern Munich?
So,
Missed loads of chances, didn't they, down as
Adam,
well in the
could you do me a favour and let Luca know that about Saturday, because he might not understand, and also he's begging me to do something where I might not want to do it, because Saturday's going to be an emotional day, not just for not just for me, but for the whole, not just for the royal family, but for the whole country. Ah. Right. Adam, are you in the chat? Could you please let Luca know, please?
It's been the Champions League run up to this point, where when Porto have needed a goal, they've managed to find one, but it's not a great deal of evidence so far in
even
right,
Adam,
game tonight that they're going to be
you're not in trouble or anything, but I'm just explaining this and everything to everyone.
It's Chilwell.
It is. We are. Saturday is basically going to be a very, very, very emotional day, and that is for anyone who is British. So that's someone like me who is English. It is emotional. So the only reason I'm doing Chelsea versus Man City is because it is after the funeral. I don't really want to stream until after the funeral, if you get what I mean. If you want to go and put anything in response to that, be my guest. If you want me to, if you want to go and say, can you please do it? Be careful, because I will ask Adam to time you out, because that is being disrespectful, because we've got respect. Yeah, that's right. But yeah, that's right, Adam. But for me, who is English, and this means a big old deal, yeah, it means something. Boring first half. Same. But if we keep playing the way we are, it will not bother me 2 iota. It will not bother me if it's a 0-0 and it's a boring 0-0 and it's a boring game, because it then means that we go through. So if we were 0-0 in the second leg, then and it was like this, I would go, it's boring, because and stuff like that. But
got to go for it at some point of this tie, Darren.
Like I say, Chelsea are trying to play alright, but Porto are making it difficult for us. That's a free kick. Well done, ref. I'll let you guys know that I will be streaming Chelsea versus Man City. Doing a live watch of Chelsea versus
Chilwell. Comes Chancel and Bender.
So
away by Rudiger.
We've got about.
We've got a screen that uefa.
We're nearly at half time. Chelsea 0, Porto 0.
A statistic for everything.
Yeah, Chelsea doing well, but if it keep not conceding, then I'm up for it.
15 in total, but it feels a lot more than that, even, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Because the more, even if it like Adam. Even if it's being a if it ends 0-0 and it's been a boring game, I will not care, because it means we're through to the semi-finals. That's all that matters. If it was a 0-0 and if it was 0-0 from the first leg and it was 0-0 still now, I would go, it's a boring game, because we have to go for it. But in fairness, we don't have to go for it. We can just play normally. And just play normal football. It's Porto that have got to come at us, and they've not come at us at all in this first half. We got 1 minute of added on time.
It's Pepe.
We don't know.
Wins the header. Here's Sanusi.
So far, so good. The tie at the moment is 3-3 on aggregate between Bayern Munich and PSG.
And that's half-time. And applause from Thomas Tuchel. He'll be happy in the way that his team have managed to control that.
Half-time, folks. Chelsea 0, Porto 0.
A sloppy clearance by Mendy, the Chelsea goalkeeper. The second opportunity he had when he snatched at a shot that he probably had a bit more time to think about. Chelsea, though, have been in control, haven't need to overexert themselves, and they've managed to maintain their advantage from the first leg. Half-time 0-0, Chelsea 2-0 up on aggregate.
Even if it's a boring game and it's 0-0, I will not give a damn because it means we're through. So, just going to try and get some music. Just trying to get some music on for the game for half time. Then I will be popping off for about five minutes. It's going all right, folks. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. I think Chelsea will score. It'll be not bad. I have timed someone out just because they're saying to me, "Are you going to score? Are you going to be doing this? Are you going to be doing that? Are you going to be doing this? Are you going to be doing that?" all the time. And I am not going to be doing it because of Saturday is a day of mourning for this country on Saturday. So I don't want to do a lot on Saturday, if you get what I mean. But I want to wait till after the funeral is over on Saturday, and I will be doing Chelsea versus Man City, which is after the funeral. So I want to wait till after the funeral and just do Chelsea, just for that. Just do the Chelsea game. Because I am being respectful, as always. So. Messenger video. So we're doing alright. It is Chelsea 0. Porto 0. We're playing alright. It's just, I want to say, the way Chelsea are playing is the right way of how to do things. But the more we do things, the more better it gets for us. I'm just picking a song for you guys so we can get going with the stream. Get for the halftime. I'm going to pop off for 5 minutes, folks. I'll see you in 5.
People say those that belong, their hearts beat to sounds of the same song. They are like one, I'm sure we're the same. I know I'm not wrong in this love rhythm game, but you had to change your heart. I know it wasn't like this, I'm sure it wasn't for sure. You're on your own path, you made a new start. It's over now, you've torn us apart. It's over now, you've torn us apart. So you say now, sure, our future unknown. You don't love me no more. Why didn't we talk? It's such a shame. You're blindsiding me. You'll nothing take the blame. But you had a change of heart, I know. It wasn't like this, I'm sure it wasn't for sure. You're on your own path. You've made a new start. It's over now. You've torn us apart. It's over now. You've torn us apart.
Sorry, everyone. Come on, Chelsea.
Tweak things too much. I think manage the game, mentally be right, focused, like we said before the game, and most importantly, concentrate.
We're just listening to also.
That goes through.
At the same time, Porto still be thinking if they can get the next goal, they've got half a chance.
I think Chelsea have got to be prepared for an onslaught for about 10 minutes. I think this Porto team's got 10 minutes of high intensity pressing. If they can nick a goal, it might be a game of it. I think after that, I expect Chelsea to take control, make a few changes, and I don't see it being a problem.
They faded in the first game last week, Porto, didn't they?
They certainly did, but I think they've got to go for it. They really have got to go for it at some stage. There's no doubt about that. If
Chelsea players are coming out for the second half.
You're 2-0 down. Chelsea are just playing within themselves. You know, we said about Mason Mount, we've hardly seen him, have we? It's not. They're not needed to be playing at full throttle at the moment. What a lovely position to be in the second leg of a quarter-final. Champions League, you're 2-0 up and you're just keeping things nice and easy. Don't upset the apple cart. Just keep it nice and easy.
Solid.
Yeah, listen, just make it difficult.
Players are coming out for the second half, folks. Come on, Chelsea.
Sometimes they've not got a full sit, they've not got a false possession and take risk at any point in this game. They do that. And
don't panic if you can see.
Yeah, exactly. And it's about mental approach.
Little silly mistake that might come. You see Mendy, you know, with a terrible pass out. If you do something like that and you let Porto come back into the game, then you might have a bit of trouble. But I can't see that happening. I really can't.
Yeah, Pepe's there, a bit of experience. They'll have to give it a go, as you said.
They've got to. They're going to have to step on the front foot. I think Glenn's right. We're going to see Taremi. If it doesn't happen now, it will happen within 5 or 10 minutes. And they've got to get behind Chelsea's back three somehow. So they need runners from midfield.
Okay, Chelsea are 45 minutes away from the Champions League semi-finals. Let's see if they can do it with Robbie Savage and Darren Fletcher.
Thank you, Gary. Thank you, fellas. Yeah, 45 minutes away from the first appearance in the last 4 of the Champions League since 2014. And at the moment, there's no sign of Mehdi Taremi. Another player, Robbie, to keep an eye on is Luis Diaz, who's got 9 goals. He started the first leg for them. So there are players that could potentially change it. I think you'd probably expect a different approach, wouldn't you, from Porto, certainly in the second half. They've got to be a lot more prepared to take risks than they were in the first 5 minutes from this point onwards, haven't they?
Yeah, taking risks. I'm surprised they haven't made any substitutions. Diaz got that goal, didn't he, against Manchester City at the Etihad. Taremi with all his goals, so you know, maybe the manager's just going to give it 5 or 10 minutes before he makes the changes.
Thomas Tuchel looking nice and relaxed on the Chelsea bench, and why wouldn't you? 2-0 up from the first leg, Mason Mount and Ben Chilwell. And nothing really to disturb him unduly in the first 45 minutes tonight in Seville.
Second half is underway. Chelsea 0, Porto 0, Chelsea 2-0 up from the first leg.
Smart way off there by
Oi!
Fouled by Oliveira. So the man who was suspended for the first leg is the first player showing a yellow card in the second leg.
Yeah, it was a yellow card as well. Good direct run from Pulisic. But I think Rio said at half-time, Chelsea just managing the game management.
Game management is too right.
Good run from
Game management is too right.
Yeah, it's a foul. And a yellow card.
Headed away by Wilson Manafa. Thiago Silva finding Pulisic and then James. Shots on the move, but that's through to Marchesine.
How is everyone? Let me know if you guys are in the chat so I can give you guys a shout out.
Thiago Silva's header.
Do you guys think Chelsea will hang on, or do you think Porto will get a goal in this game?
Straight at Rudiger. Havertz.
Jorginho and Kante have done okay for Chelsea tonight, Darren, as those two number 6s.
everybody. Hello.
Well, the man that's just committed the foul, Marco Grujic, coming off, and Mehdi Taremi, 16 goals this season, scored his first goal in 10 matches for club and country at the weekend in the league. Is coming on, got himself sent off in Turin in the last 16 for kicking the ball away, so might have a point to prove. It's an additional striker now on the pitch for the Portuguese champions.
Come on, Chelsea.
Uribe just scores that holding midfield player for Porto. Instead of Grujic and Taremi.
We just need to play well. We just need to play with a bit of vigor, a bit of swagger.
Up top with Marega.
Here's Manafa, intercepted there for Chelsea by Chilwell.
Free kick, well done.
Well, don't forget to join us tomorrow night. We'll be at Anfield for Liverpool against Real Madrid. 7 o'clock on 2HD and Ultimate at the same time.
Come on.
7:15 start.
Go on,
And
Kai.
Time 3HD for Dortmund.
Go on, have it.
Against Manchester City. Two fantastic
Well done.
games tomorrow night as well in the Champions League. At the moment, it's looking like a good night in the competition for Chelsea.
Yeah, what a great night of football tomorrow, Darren. That will be.
Chilwell's cross.
Unlucky.
In this game. Although Chelsea haven't got to be entertained, have they? Just got to do the job, manage the game, get through.
I think that's the point.
Yeah.
Thomas Tuchel didn't go to Seville tonight looking for excitement, did he?
No, not at all.
Here's
We
Marega.
just need to play with a bit of vigor, a bit of swagger.
Does well to win it.
Don't foul, don't foul.
Couple waiting for the cross, which comes in from Sanusi. Here's Corona. Otavio. It's a lovely ball back to Corona. Here's Taremi. And saved
Well
by
done,
Mendy.
Mendy.
Well, he hasn't been on the pitch very long, but he's immediately involved, Mehdi Taremi. Just needed a bit more power on the header.
Yeah, there was no power on that. Cross was there. Had to
Come on,
generate
boys.
so much power. Well, maybe he could have chested it down and volleyed it. Maybe didn't have to head it. Difficult head from there with no pace on the looping volley cross.
They certainly don't lack for goals on the pitch now. They've got 3 players who have got 46 between them this season on the pitch at the moment. 16 for Taremi, 19 for Oliveira, and 11 for Marega. They've still got Diaz on the bench, who's got 9. Saw one right on the end of the toe. Chelsea 25 minutes away from the semi-finals of the Champions League. Cleared away by Pepe. James. Havertz challenged by Sanusi.
Come on, boys. It's quiet in the chat tonight, Jam. Oh, we're trying our best, but it's just that. Go on. Okay.
Sheffield behind for the goal kick by Wilson. Cool as a cucumber down there, isn't he, Tuchel? And why wouldn't you be in this situation?
Yeah, only 1 attempt on target from Porto, 7 attempts in total. Defend.
We just need to play with a bit of swagger, play with a bit of vigor. Do what we can do, get a good result, and do what we can. Come on, Chelsea!
Pepe to Sanusi. Chancellor Bemba. Musa Marega. Oliveira to Otavia. Sloppy ball back to him.
Go on, Pulisic! Foul! Well done, ref!
Who concedes the free kick for the foul on Pulisic. Make sure you're with us on Thursday night because we'll sort out the Europa League quarter-finals as well. Slavia Prague against Arsenal from 7:15 on 1HD. Manchester United Granada from 7:15 on 2HD.
Huge night for Arsenal, isn't it, Darren? Mikel Arteta's side.
One or two injury problems for them as well heading into the match. Bukayo Saka, who picked up an injury at the weekend. One or two doubts over Martin.
But also
Odegaard
give
as
you
well,
guys
Emil
a chance
Smith-Rowe.
to see me react and stuff. You seem to like it. We're just going to play well, do as much as we can, and play a bit of swagger, play a bit of vigour.
Chelsea 0, Porto 0, Chelsea 2-0 up after Mason Mount and Ben Chilwell both scored their first ever Champions League goals for Chelsea in the first leg last week.
Come on!
Mason Mount.
Oh, for God's sake! Throw into Porto!
There's not been one part of this game, Darren, where you thought at any point Chelsea are under pressure.
Come on, boys!
You know, if I was watching this game at home, I'd be thinking, what can Porto do? How can they get to threaten Chelsea's back line? And
Come on!
they've just been so poor. And the quarter-final of the Champions League.
It's given away by Pepe.
Go on! Go on!
Christian Pulisic.
Pulisic!
Sanusi makes the clearance.
Absolute donkey!
That's good work by Marega.
I think Pulisic's first touch just took him a little bit wide, Darren.
It's crazy.
Good header by Rudiger. Here's Bemba. Uribe. Into the final 20 minutes. Also need to think about getting a move on. If they're going to do anything here to remotely worry Chelsea.
Take a few risks, have a go. Be more positive, just maybe just put balls into the channel, try and get the ball into.
But also,
win second balls,
we got
make it a fight.
we got about 10 minutes or 20. Yeah, 20.
When they go into Porto's final third.
20 minutes to go, folks.
Taremi giving chase. Mendy.
Well done, Mendy.
To see it out. Not a great deal of speed in this Porto team at all, particularly at the top end of the pitch. I wonder whether Luis Diaz
Who's the
might be
goat?
a player to send on who can give them that little bit more. The manager's son as well, Francisco Conceição's often been used off the bench as well, teenage striker. They've got Tony Martinez there as well, who's a forward player.
So how is everyone? I'm just sorting some stuff out. It's Chelsea 0, Porto 0. The one thing I will say is, it's just my TV was just playing up for a minute there, folks, so I apologise. It's like we're trying something, but it's just not working. So, fingers crossed. Come on, boys!
So, Nanu for Manafa. Evan Nilsson for Marega. They're taking Corona off as well.
Corona.
Yeah, surprised that. I thought Corona was very lively for Porto this evening.
Come on, Chelsea!
Chelsea sending it long here towards Christian Pulisic. Sanusi with the header. Chelsea happy to see the clock move into the final 15 minutes. No need for Mason Mount to do anything else than take his time over the corner. Went in there towards...
Come on, Chelsea!
It in the middle. Well, let's see whether the three changes make a drastic difference then. There's Diaz involved for the first time.
Well done, Reece!
They have defended well with Chelsea down, haven't they? Very few chances for Porto in the first game. 75 minutes into this, and you just feel that if there's another game, would they threaten the Chelsea goal?
Nanu's gone in there at right back as a straight swap for Manafa. Here's Oliveira. Nanu.
Yep, Chelsea versus Porto. It's going well, folks.
Oliveira losing out and in the process giving Chelsea the free kick.
Get in, boys!
I really feel, listening to Glenn before the game about this Chelsea side, they've got a real opportunity, I believe, in winning the competition this time. Tuchel getting to the final last year, the organisation, don't concede goals.
Oh, you jammy get.
Threat on the counter-attack.
Is Porto actually playing well? They're not really test the keeper at all in this game.
Push there.
Hello.
Mason Mount and Oliveira.
Hello, Jack.
Here's the right back Nanu. Otavio. A little bit too high in there for Diaz, but he's kept alive here by Sanusi. Good block by Reece James. Porto corner.
Come on, Chelsea!
Yeah, the full-backs or wing-backs of Chelsea have defended the crosses well, good distances, stopping the crosses. Good desire to get out there and stop balls into the box.
As the corner, Pepe was jumping in there as a Chelsea head that climbed the highest.
Another corner to Porto.
Reece James in there making the challenge.
Come on, boys!
Goes into Luchi Ribe, and again it's Antonio Rudiger, big and strong in the middle for Chelsea.
What you said in the first half, how many first contacts have this Chelsea side had tonight when there's been balls into the box? Good defending.
Oliveira to try again. Again it's Rudiger.
Well done!
A little ricochet. Ended up working out nicely for Mendy.
Rudiger with a header. Ruben didn't expect it.
Thiago Silva, the player with the problem. There's been a commanding presence back there tonight, hasn't he, Antonio Rudiger? Free kicks and corners, it's generally been him that's been in the middle winning the headers.
Come on, Chelsea!
It was the landing that was the problem for Thiago Silva.
Got to say it's been a very comfortable night for Chelsea.
They're going to turn to Kurt Zuma. Hakim Ziyech ready as well. So 2 Chelsea changes imminent. Thiago Silva seeming to indicate that he's okay.
Come on, boys!
Well, Mendy kicked it out so that Thiago Silva could get treatment, but no thought from Porto to get it back to Chelsea. He's played really well in both legs, hasn't he, Reece James?
Yeah, both. The wide players, Chilwell, Reece James, doing their defensive duties very well, stopping crosses. You know, Chilwell with that all-important second goal in the first leg.
Come on, Chelsea!
All round from the Chelsea players.
Chelsea less than 9 minutes away from a place in the last 4. They'll play either Liverpool or Real Madrid. It's a foul by Pepe.
He's won a lot of fouls tonight for his Chelsea side, previously, hasn't he, Darren? Taking pressure off his side, although they haven't been under.
Does Porto know they're 2-0 down? Yeah, I think they know they're 2-0 down, but they're just not trying.
Porto. Only one attempt on target from either side in 81 minutes.
Fabio Vieira is going to be the final change for Porto. He's stripped and ready down below. Off goes Diaz. N'Golo Kante in pursuit. Azpilicueta says that should be a Chelsea ball. Thomas Tuchel said before the match that he wasn't certain that Kante could play the 90 minutes, but he's not shown any sign of slowing down. Forward by Mbemba. It's Evan Ilson. Nanu. It's excellent defending by Chelsea. So Sergio Oliveira's night is over. And he couldn't add to his 19 goals. The man has been so important in them reaching this stage of the Champions League, but he's replaced with 6.5 minutes to go by 20-year-old Fabio Vieira.
Looks like it's Chelsea versus Real Madrid. I will agree on that.
No touch in there from Taremi, who was nearest to it.
Well, Chelsea. 0-0, how happy take that, because Chelsea, Chesterfield are fifth. Chesterfield draw 0-0.
I think when he looks back on this, Sergio Conceição is going to be so disappointed at the fact they've had a lot of corners and a lot of free kicks. They've had a lot of Chelsea box. And Chelsea have never really, ever been troubled by any of them.
Not at all. You've got to give Chelsea credit. You know, their desire, their aggression in defending.
Come on, Chelsea!
It's looking like a tame exit from the competition at the moment for Porto. A team that's got this far on guts and determination have just failed to live up to that over the two legs against Chelsea. Chelsea can almost see the finish line, they can almost see the last four.
5 minutes including stoppage time
in the semi-finals
to go.
Of this competition, it certainly needs no hype if they can overturn their deficit against Real Madrid at Anfield tomorrow. Ziyech coming on here for Mason Mount. Teams who have met in semi-finals before, and the arguments still rage about the outcome. If it is going to be Real Madrid, it will be the first Champions League meeting between them, their first game since the Super Cup 23 years ago. The only other meeting being the Cup Winners' Cup final back in 1971. So that's quite an attractive proposition for Chelsea and their supporters if they were to meet Real Madrid in the last four this season.
Remember that Chelsea-Liverpool semi-final? Luis Garcia, was that ball over the line? Well, it was, because it counted.
Oh, you would definitely say that Robbie Savage, you biased git.
Fabio Vieira. Zaidou Sanusi. Time running out for Porto. Vieira's ball in.
Clear it.
Thiago Silva's header away.
Go on, Pusick. Unlucky. How long's left? About 86 minutes played, Adam. 86 minutes played.
The Ajax team that memorably lost against Tottenham. Scored that night as well. When he scored the goal that night, you thought, well, that's it. So,
remember your Coventry? Incredible week that, wasn't it?
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Diaz. Chelsea have always managed to find a player in the right position to slow down Porto. Off goes Pulisic. That's going to be a yellow card.
He's taken Chelsea up the park a few times tonight very well. Gets another free kick for his side. I think he's been the most viral player on the pitch. Good turn, good pace.
Of course, Thomas Tuchel's going to get a tremendous amount of credit for the job that he's done since he's been the Chelsea manager. But someone who's going to be watching this match tonight and feeling extremely proud is Frank Lampard to see the team get this far, the team that he helped put together, a team that he navigated through the group stage of the competition. That shouldn't be forgotten, and he'll be sat watching this game tonight, Robbie, extremely proud by what he's seen.
Yeah, and the fact that, you know, he got them into the Champions League, been brilliant, haven't they, under Thomas Tuchel? But as you say, Frank deserves a lot of credit, giving all those academy graduates an opportunity in the first team. Take nothing away from the way Thomas Tuchel has made this team better defensively. But I'm sure Frank will be proud watching.
Come on, boys!
Get to a Champions League semi-final.
It's looking like another clean sheet for Chelsea, another clean sheet for Mendy, the goalkeeper. There's Thiago Silva, swept on by Jorginho, offside flag up against Ziyech. This is probably just about as straightforward the second leg of a quarter-final in the Champions League could actually be, isn't it?
Yeah, so comfortable. But once again, look at the first contacts. Reece James, I think the three centre-halves have done very well. Rudiger has been good. Kante and Jorginho in front.
Chelsea have just been too good, too strong over two legs. Better in every department. That's a foul by Uribe. I think he might need a long soak in the bath after this, Pulisic.
Right, I'm off, John. Well done. Thank you very much. See you on Saturday for Chelsea vs Man City. In the FA Cup, you will see me on Saturday for the FA Cup semi-final between Chelsea and Man City.
The serious contenders, though, aren't they?
Thank you, Adam, for your help. I really appreciate it. Adam, before you here, link me if you're on Instagram or Facebook. Link me your Instagram or Facebook so we can keep in touch.
Got a great opportunity. There's Real Madrid on Liverpool in the semi-final.
Minutes away from the last four. Goes Chilwell.
Go on, Chilwell! Go on! Oh!
We wonder if Kante could last the full 90 minutes. Once again from that number 6 position, he's on the 6-yard line. Porto as they make the change now, Darren.
Because Adam has done a lot more for this channel, so if you've got an Instagram, Adam, let me know in the chat and I will follow you on Instagram. Or if you've got Facebook, I'll follow you on Facebook Messenger.
Natural attacking instincts in certain areas, particularly the wing backs, Chilwell and Reece James.
Good! Are you still in the chat, Adam?
Disciplined all the way through. It's a very unselfish team performance this one this evening from Chelsea.
Yeah, and the game management from the players on the pitch, very good. Didn't have to be expansive, just about controlling the game. Defended exceptionally well without real.
Here's a chance for Pulisic to finish it off.
Good!
Oh! Behind him to help out was the substitute, Nanu. Would have been the perfect end had Pulisic been able to stick the ball in there.
Oh, I thought he scored for a minute. Nearly nil Chelsea right to the end.
Took the extra touch. Marchesín was way out of his goal, just not first time. Lift it over the goalkeeper into the empty net.
Luis Diaz.
About 90 seconds left, folks. 90 seconds.
Sanusi. Taremi waiting for the cross. Rudiger wins another header.
Oh, that's fair enough. But thanks for your help anyway.
Cross. Rudiger wins another header.
But thanks for your help anyway.
Outstanding aerially tonight, Antonio Rudiger. Uribe, Otavia. Vieira. Nanu delivers the ball in.
Jesus Christ, what a goal!
Late drama. Mediterranean, what a goal that is. Well. Chelsea aren't quite over the line. And what a way for Porto to pull a goal back.
Jesus Christ! Taremi has just scored for Porto! It's 2-1 with about 60 seconds to go!
Overhead kick, ball into the box. Look at that. That is sensational.
No way the keeper, no way the keeper was going to save that. Edouard Mendy had no chance. It would literally take something special to score past Edouard Mendy, and Porto did it.
Cristiano Ronaldo and Gareth Bale, bicycle kick scrapbook. Mediterranean, what a goal. Look at Conceição now at the bottom of the picture.
What chance?
Man reborn, the coach. Surely not, Robbie.
Surely not.
Otavio. Well, Evan Nilsson went down, looking for something. Referee shows a yellow card for something that was said. You know exactly what's in his mind. He's thinking any contact and I'm going to go down on the off chance. Here's the goal again. What about this? Wow. Look at the height he gets, Robin.
They come off his shin.
I think he shinned it.
Doesn't matter.
He shinned it. He shinned it, but it's a goal.
What a goal.
Better than Rooney's against Man City.
No way. Nothing can beat Rooney's goal against Man City. No way.
So the
No way.
yellow card was for Taremi.
Yes! Come on, Thomas Tuchel. Come on, Chelsea. Hope you guys enjoyed this live watch all of Chelsea 0, Porto 1. Like, subscribe, with the bell notification to get to the post. See you guys on Saturday for Chelsea versus Man